so we should just get into it.
Sure, let's go.
So, Vito, Tim.
Tim.
Yeah,
Pleasure to meet you.
I think we re-met before.
I think I met you last time, and we took at least a half bottle of chartreuse, and I forgot ever hearing your name. So
yeah,
it's good to meet you for the first time.
Well, that's great. That's great. Well, say your Vito what? What is your
Vito Lance.
Vito Lance, and you work?
I work at the Dorrance.
The Dorrance.
Downtown Providence.
Okay, excellent.
Carlos Garcia, and I work at the Eddy right in downtown.
The Eddy. What type of place is the Eddy? For us novice who are on here.
So it is a really small scale cocktail bar. Probably the first of this kind that I've seen here in Providence, because I'm born and raised right here. So.
Oh, you're born and raised. Excellent. How long have you been bartending here?
A whopping 5 months.
This is 5 months.
5 months.
Kaylee Speck?
Yes.
Okay, Kaylee Speck, where do you work?
I work here at the Grange.
Okay, excellent. We're saying thank you to all of you to say thank you for your support with chartreuse and Edinburgh Gin and Pig's Nose Scotch Whiskey, Sheep Dip Whiskey, and it is your family of friends to get together for your Thanksgiving dinner. We have some great wines, there's Edinburgh Gin cocktails flowing, plenty of chartreuse to go around, so let's just have a lot of fun. Make sure you stay around for that. So cool. Grapefruit, which is using in the pamplemousse, which is a grapefruit forward, and that's the one thing that we haven't seen today in this competition yet. And remember, Edinburgh Gin has grapefruit notes in there, so it's very important to pair those two. So this is a pleasure. I'm really excited to see what this tastes like.
Something sweeter will always win. That was the problem with the whole new Coke dilemma 20 years ago. People were competing in a sip test, and the sweeter things always win on a sip. This is not going to be sweet. This is going to be floral, citrusy, and rich in its texture.
thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for doing that. This went really smoothly. I'm so glad so many of you showed up. These guys put out some really awesome drinks. The judges are working away right now at tallying up the numbers. And in just a second, we're going to have the two highest scorers come back here and do a little a second round. Sort of an actual surprise competition. They're going to have a secret ingredient. And I'll actually let you know what that is right now. It's just about the right time. These guys can kind of start laughing about it here. But I made John Dilly and I, we made a cranberry compote from locally grown fresh cranberries and maple syrup made here in Rhode Island. And so that's actually up here. So these guys are going to have to use anything they want from my bar, because there's just two of them, so I'm not too worried about it. You know what I mean? And incorporate it into a cocktail centered around Edinburgh Gin, and to try to bring out some of the more citrusy, interesting notes that are already present in Edinburgh Gin. We have the cranberry compote. We have Kaylee Speck from here at the Grange. Vito Lance from the Carlos Garcia, he almost made it. It was so close. Just so you guys know, for the next like 5 minutes, we have 5 minutes for these guys to make these drinks. It's a very limited time limit. We're going to give them both wells. So we're not putting out any drinks for you guys just for a couple minutes. And as soon as they're done, all the bartenders are going to come back here and make drinks for you guys, because it's about you guys coming out to see us. So thank you so much.
That's what it's called?
Yes. 1.5 ounces of Edinburgh gin. Half ounce of yellow chartreuse. 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. 2 dashes of maple syrup.
What do you got?
Got the compote that I had to use. I had the Edinburgh Gin #1. I had 1 ounce fresh lemon juice, 1 ounce of rosemary syrup. I used Cherry Thomas bitters. The name is the rosemary.
I just want to say that everyone had incredible cocktails. It was literally the point difference was 52 points to 56 points. That's nothing. That's like less than, what, 8%. It's great. So the runner-up this evening.
Hold on. We have the prizes though.
Yeah.
I think that's important to know what you're getting, right?
Great.
And everybody else knows what they're getting.
The runner-up is going to receive a very, very special item. And now this is an item that pertains to Mr. Tim Masters' history. And I think it's a symbol of true accomplishment. I don't actually know, you're going to have to say what it is, because I'm not sure if I understand.
So what I have here was after cleaning out of my childhood house. I have from my youth, my Outstanding Camper Award from And most of you weren't even born in 82, or you were born in 82. So we have this first prize.
Yeah, right? This is the real winner.
This is the second prize.
So first prize it's really special. These guys have been really generous in taking care of this community, taking care of our USBG here, and taking care of Rhode Island in general. This is a really massive prize. This is one of each of the spirits that Frederick Wildman's Specialty Spirits Division represents. So that's a green VEP, yellow VEP, a green and yellow regular chartreuse, a bottle of Sheep's Dip, a bottle of Edinburgh, and a bottle of Pig's Nose. I just want to really emphasize that this is really cool, and this shows the love that we're really, I think, generating here in Rhode Island. So. Without further ado, representing the Grange, Kaylee Speck is our runner-up. She'll be receiving the money. And as there we go.
And this Pigs Nose follow, shoot a little shot for that.
Oh, lay back. There you go. Well done, Frederick. Thank you so much. And of course, Vito Lance, thank you for everything that you've done for me as a bartender, and thank you for what you've done for this community.
Who just came in runner-up, second place, did an awesome job, and is equally as great as the guy who just left us. Haley, tell us, you work here.
Yes.
You're from Rhode Island?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And how long have you been bartending?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. And you've been in competitions before?
No, this is my first one.
Your first competition? You came in second place. Great job.
Yeah, thank
So you've used Edinburgh Gin in the past?
I have.
Okay, and why did you put Edinburgh Gin with the first cocktail that you used, which had a lot of apple flavors to it?
It seemed to pair well with the citrus notes, apples, season.
And what was your drink that you came in second place with?
It was-
not the last one, because I'll get into that in a second. In the first round.
It was a drink called the Iduna. Iduna is the Norse goddess of apples and youth.
North got the apples in here. Wait till the bus. What was in it?
It was 1.5 ounces Edinburgh gin.
Great.
Half ounce of Laird's bonded apple brandy.
Great seasonality.
A house-made salted apple syrup.
Okay,
And lemon juice.
good.
And then some pig's nose scotch as a garnish, as well as
A mist,
apple
right? I
sauce.
think you
Correct.
missed it, and that was wonderful. And then the last thing I have to, well, it's two things I have to ask. The last drink you made, I mean, I think all the judges were collectively loving the name. When you took lipstick on the glass as the name of the drink, using the secret ingredient of the cranberry compote, and you made it around the glass.
I was like, well, I think I want to use it as garnish. Like, it seems more appropriate. I know the flavor's going to be really intense. I want to pair it with citrus, but the acidicness of the cranberry wouldn't necessarily go with the citrus. How do I tone it down? Add the bitters. All right, well, I'll use it as a garnish so you can taste it as you wish.
Wonderful. Well, that was really great, and that blew us all away. And great. So, how long have you been bartending?
This is my 20th year.
Have you worked with Edinburgh Gin before?
Yes, I do.
What do you think?
I love Edinburgh Gin. I'm a huge fan of my favorite style is the London Dry style. So for
Yes.
me, it's super traditional. When I think of gin, that's like kind of the route I like to go. I usually like to go with stirred cocktails too with it, which I
Excellent.
think is kind of really lends itself to. When I think of using gin in a stirred cocktail, I kind of go in that direction.
You go with the Edinburgh Gin. Excellent. The competition is finished, and I'm really got to say, I think we're pretty impressed of how amazing Rhode Island bartenders and the United States Bar Guild here in Rhode Island did. I'm with my co-judge, Andrew Schott from Garrison Chocolate, who has said throughout this time period how he has judged numerous competitions, from as large in Las Vegas to all as little as here in Rhode Island, and he's seen some good things. What do you think? I thought it was pretty
I
good.
think the artisan cocktail culture, as I like to call it, in Providence is strong. It's real strong. There's a lot of great bartenders. A lot of great bartenders have gone through certain restaurants and they've gone on to open their own bars. The cocktail culture here is really powerful.
I wanted to bring you out and ask you a couple questions, because you are instrumental in creating and making sure this cocktail scene has come to Rhode Island. So you're involved with the USPG, correct?
Correct, yes.
You're an officer?
Yes, so I'm the vice president and founding member with Frank Martucci, also from Edinburgh. We had a great event there today. And tonight at the Grange is a huge outpouring from all the bars, from people from Cranston and Newport and Bristol and all over the state came in. And it's just a testament to what is happening in Providence. And there's some amazing people who started off just bar backing, and now they're brand ambassadors, they're running their own programs, and they're just raising the bar. That's all we try to do. We always try to raise the bar, and I'm very proud of all the people that are in that.
And most of them are United States Bar Guilds here in Rhode Island. That's a great testament.
We started just over 2 years ago, and we're over 60 members. I would like to send a personal thanks to Mr. Alex Nicole and for his amazing gin and his amazing spirits tonight. We had the sheep's dip. They were making great cocktails with sheep's dip. And of course, one of my favorites is the pig's nose, and of course the Edinburgh Gin, which is the reason why we're over here today.
Well, let's say hello to Alex Nicol overseas in Scotland.
Hello for everyone.
And also, Alex, when you're in Edinburgh, we'll go harness racing. We'll watch it.
Yeah.
So we can't wait to see you again. All right, Alex.
Thanks.
See you later now.
Love you guys.